Hi, my name is Nick. I'm the lead developer at Accounting Add-ons. Today I'll show you how to connect BudgetLink to your Xero data file. I'll cover two topics, mainly how to connect to your data file, as well as how to run your first report. Okay, so I've got BudgetLink running, as you can see. It's detected third-party Excel add-ins. I'll just click OK because I know I don't have any problems with them at the moment. And it's going to ask me to create a shortcut, and I'll say no. The next step is to actually create a new installation. I'll accept the terms, choose new installation, and I'll start my trial. Given this is a new installation, it has found that there's no data file set up. It'll ask me to set up my first one, and I'll say yes to that. It'll show me my data file setup screen. Now for Xero, the data file setup is actually very easy to do, mostly because we can't actually store any settings relating to Xero. You've got to connect to your data file every time you run a get data and log into your Xero account. So I'll call this data file sample. I'll choose the data file connection type of Xero, and that's pretty much it in terms of connecting to your Xero data file. You don't need to set up any additional information. What I'll do now is simply click OK, click close on the manage data files. I don't need to add any additional ones, and I'll need to do my full get data. I've covered the main differences between the full get data and the quick get data in other videos, but quickly put, the full get data will reread your data from Xero, download all the latest information, and then be able to display it to you. Whereas the quick get data will only display the latest numbers that it's retrieved the last time it ran, consequently it runs faster. For the purpose of this exercise, I do need to do a full get data because I need to read my data file at least once. I'll choose full get data and I'll click OK. The get data process will start, and halfway through it will need to authorize my connection to Xero. So what I'll do is I'll click on the authorize button. What this will do is it'll start my Internet Explorer browser, it'll go to the Xero website, and I will need to log into Xero using my username and password. Once I've logged in, I'll be able to choose what data file to authorize. So I'll go to the drop down, choose the demo company, and I'll simply click the green authorize button. This process needs to be done every time you do a full get data because you do need to authorize your data file. Once I've authorized my data, it'll generate an authorization number which I will need to type back into BudgetLink. So I'll just highlight it. I'll choose copy. I'll go back to BudgetLink and type it into that authorization number. And that ensures that BudgetLink is allowed to connect to your data file. I'll then click OK, and then the rest of the get data process will run, and it'll start extracting the data from Xero. I'll let this process run, and once it's finished running, I'll show you how to run your first report. Alright guys, I'm back. The get data process has finished, and it has retrieved all the data from Xero that I needed. Now the next step is to actually run my first report. What I'll do is I'll simply close the get data dialog, and I'll show you how to run your first report. What we'll do now is we'll run the monthly report pack and simply run the monthly profit and loss report. So within the menu, I'll simply go to 11 monthly report pack and click on it. It'll show me the reports that make it up, and I'll choose monthly profit and loss. That report lists my chart of accounts down the page, as well as the months across the page. Now you can customize these reports very quickly, and what I'll do is I'll just show you how to do that. Click on the customize button. It will bring up all the different options you can use to customize the report. I'll go to the options, and I'll choose not to include the account numbers, and I'll choose to include the figures as a year-to-date rolling total. Choose that. I'll click OK. And now I'll wait for the report to be generated, and that's pretty much it. We've come to the end of the video showing you how to connect BudgetLink with Xero. I hope it's been valuable. I hope it's been simple enough. And if you've got any questions, feel free to contact us. I'm sure we can help. Cheers. See ya.